Aquí duermen todos, ¿no?
Sí.
¿Cuántos? Son
Cuatro.
¿Cinco? No, cuatro.
Somos cuatro.
So this is where 4 people sleep and live. They have the other room out there that we're adding on to, which is sort of their living area. They had that they had for a long time. It's kind of nice. You can kind of turn around or whatever. So no sé si quieres presentarte con un poco más de información, explicar algo de cuánto tienen aquí, de dónde son, qué sueños tienen y también a lo mejor tienen alguna pregunta.
¿Quién empieza?
Tú,
Pues
dueño de casa.
yo soy de Durango, nací en Durango y mis lo más bonito es pues tener mi casita para vivir a gusto y felices con mis hijos y se los agradezco a todos que nos están apoyando, especialmente también a los patrocinadores que no sabemos quiénes, pero que Dios los bendiga a todos.
So she first wants to say she's from Durango, Mexico, which is in the south, and that she's really excited and really happy, thankful to all of you because she'll have an actual house that she can live in and have a dignified life. ¿Y cuánto tiempo tienes aquí en Tijuana?
Aquí tengo, voy a cumplir 20 años.
She's been 20 years in Tijuana. ¿Aquí en este terreno cuánto?
Aquí tengo 11 años.
She's been in this, she's living here for 11 years. So, nació aquí, ¿no? El cielo.
Sí.
Julio, casi, pero no. Perla, no. Entonces, so Perla and Julio were born elsewhere. And this little girl was born since they moved here, but they've lived almost their whole lives here in this little house. Y no sé si Perla o Julio quieren comentar algo. ¿Cómo es la vida aquí? ¿Hacer tarea aquí? ¿Algún comentario? It's asking if the kids want to say anything or what it's like growing up here. ¿Dónde haces tu tarea de la escuela?
Pues en la mesa, en la cocina.
Sí. So yeah, she does her homework, just at the kitchen table. But a lot of times you can see the light and everything isn't as so good. And also, I don't know if any of you kids have any questions for them or
how far to school? How far do you walk?
¿Dónde está la escuela? Así, ¿dónde caminan o cómo van a la escuela?
Pues aquí luego bajando aquí agarra el camión, pero
Okay.
hasta vas allá los.
¿Todos tienen que ir en camión?
No, nada más ella.
So Perla goes to high school and she has to walk down a couple blocks to get on a bus. Es una calafia para llegar a.
Toma dos.
She has to take 2 buses. So that's expensive. ¿Cuánto cuesta cada calafia?
Cada calafia cuesta pues 10 pesos.
So it's almost like $2. Maybe 90 cents times 2 there and 2 back. So that
do they live on?
uses up. ¿Cuál es el ingreso de la familia? ¿Dónde trabajas?
Pues trabajo ahí, veces que trabajo 2 veces en casa.
Hay veces. ¿Limpias casa?
Limpio casas.
Entonces, ¿tienes un sueldo con impuestos o ganas efectivo por limpiar las casas?
En efectivo.
Okay. So she cleans houses. ¿Cómo cuánto ganas por semana?
Pues en vez de me dan 300 pesos me dan al día.
Okay. So she makes about $25 a day on the days she works. ¿Y trabajas cuántos días?
2 o hay veces que me sale 3.
So she only has work for about 2 or 3 days a week, and she makes about $25 a day that she works. So you can see that a huge chunk of that gets gobbled up just on getting the kids to school. And then here in Mexico, they have to have los uniformes. So like if Julio shows up with the wrong color brown pants for his grade or whatever, they'll send him home. There's a lot of really silly rules and things in the school, so she has to, spend a lot of effort to keep them in their uniforms and everything. Y no sé si quieres también dar algún mensaje a. She's also said she really wants to thank her sponsors and the people that are paying for the house, and it's going to be Chris and Patty Stewart and their family are going to pay for this. Se llaman Chris y Patty, sus patrocinadores. Ellos probablemente van a ver el video.
¿Sí? Ay, que Dios lo bendiga.
I said
que Dios lo bendiga a ellos.
The Stewart family will probably see the video. They live in Arizona, and she got really excited. She said that God bless them, God bless them.
Por cierto, él trae la carta, no sé si que la lea.
Oh, sí, claro, la carta.
¿Yo?
¿Dónde está la carta?
Aquí la trae.
¿O quién va a leer?
Enderezate.
¿O Cielo o Julio?
Toma, Perla.
Es muy buena parte.
Te dijo Don Adolfo que la leyeras tú.
Pues Cielo lo leo la otra vez.
Pero dijo Don Adolfo que te va a leer.
Okay. So they have a letter they want to read, and this is for all the group of Build a Miracle, you guys for coming, and also a special message to the Stewart family, who are their sponsors. Adelante, Julio.
Dice, queridos patrocinadores, primeramente un cordial saludo. Esta carta tiene en fin agradecer el apoyo que nos están brindando. Para nosotros es muy importante tener un buen hogar para nuestra familia, y con su apoyo vamos a lograr y podremos vivir en paz y cómodamente en nuestra nueva casa. Aunque no sabemos quiénes son nuestros patrocinadores, es importante agradecer este gran apoyo. Esperamos poder conocerlos muy pronto, si Dios quiere. Nos daría gusto saber quiénes son las personas que nos están ayudando. Espero tener comunicación por algún medio. De Cielo, Perla, Mari.
Gracias, lo traduzco. So they wrote this letter, and I actually saw this letter last week, and so I'll translate it first, and then it's kind of cool because today they find out who their sponsors are. So dear sponsors, in this case Chris and Patty, first I want to send you a cordial greeting. This letter is for the purpose of expressing our thanks for the support that you have given us and that you are giving us. For us, it is very important to have a good and healthy home for our family, and with your support we're going to achieve this, and we can live in peace and in comfort in our beautiful new home. Although we don't know who you are, it's very important for us to express our deep thanks for this great help, this great support and help. We hope to have the opportunity to meet you very soon, and if God is willing, we would be very happy to know who has made this blessing possible in our lives. Who are the people that have given us this support? We hope to be able to communicate with you by some means. Thus, we bid you farewell, and that you are well, and that God blesses you and your family, and that you would have had a beautiful and lovely Christmas and a Happy New Year. From the Garcia family, Mari, Perla, Julio, y Cielo. And it's neat because today we actually do get to let them know who their sponsors are, and they're very excited. It's neat for them to have, imagine growing up in this shack and in these situations, it psychologically does make a difference for them to have like a communication or somebody that, you know, even if it's just Build a Miracle in general, but if they can have somebody when they face tough decisions. These kids face problems in the streets and temptations and things, and I've seen it over and over again where they can just, even if it's just somebody they've only met through Facebook, they think about sort of a certain gratitude and responsibility towards those that have never met them but have reached out to help them, and it really is a special opportunity. So it's a gift that really keeps giving beyond even, you know, the funds to make this possible. It's a great blessing in their lives. Muchas gracias, muy bonita carta. She has, ¿quién lo escribió? ¿De quién es la letra?
Pues es letra de ella.
¿De ella?
Ya es un poquito de.
So they still want me to know that this is Cielo's writing. I cannot do this if there was, if it was this or jump off the Grand Canyon. I'd be jumping. And this is beautiful writing. And they said they all sat together as a family, and they said the letters from everybody. Everybody had different ideas and different sentences, and they moved it around, and they had like a special family night where they put together this letter. So it's very, very special. They all feel ownership for the way they've expressed thanks. So God bless you guys, and thanks. Anybody other questions? And everybody's kind of squished in here, kind of uncomfortable, but I guess you get a little bit of the experience.
Does Pearl know what she wants to study in school?
Perla, el señor quiere saber qué quiere estudiar en la universidad.
Ingeniería industrial.
Industrial engineering.
Muy bien.
And where would she go to
I'm
school?
trying to talk her into mechanical, but that's all.
Where would she go to school?
Huh?
I'm a mechanical
Yeah.
engineer.
All right, we can work on her together.
Yeah.
¿Dónde escuela? Where will you go?
¿Dónde
¿En qué universidad?
Huh?
Universidad.
Es tecnológico.
It's
O la UTT.
it's called the UTT. It's the Tijuana Technical University. There are two very good technical universities and one general, sort of like a San Diego State type that has everything. Then most of our 12 or now 13 students go to one of those 3 schools. They're 4-year universities. ¿Qué ibas a preguntar, Mari? ¿Empezabas a decir algo?
No, no.
Does she stay home then? She stays home and goes to university? Or
Oh yeah, no, she don't go away. No, it's like $1,500. And last week when we were here, one of the volunteers heard her story and that she was a straight A student. ¿Qué tienes? ¿Qué promedio? 9.8. She's 9.8 out of 10. We do it on a 10-point scale here. Her grades are A+. And one of the other volunteers heard about it and heard about it being $1,500 a year. And she had a sponsor right there and found out in one instant a week ago that she was going to not have to go to work and not go to college, and she's going to college. It's a very special opportunity. Any other questions, comments? ¿Algo más, señora?
No tengo palabras para agradecer lo que están haciendo.
She doesn't have words to express thanks for what
Más
we're
que,
doing.
pues, que Dios los bendiga a todos.
May God bless all of you and everybody. From her heart, she wants to give thanks. Okay. Muchas gracias. Gracias por. So this is also where a lot of times, you know, and I'll do a little bit of it, is I try to like encourage them, tell them what we expect. We expect the kids to be in school, and we put sort of Builder Miller puts his money where its mouth is in a way. 2 blocks from here is a community center. If somebody's falling back, you know, not keeping up with school, they can come down and get tutoring. We should know about it early on if there's any issues. I mean, some of the kids that live in these houses, because they can't afford even public school, which is quote unquote free, they may be 14 in 3rd grade. And at that point they have to go to a free adult school, and we have one too, so there's no reason they shouldn't go to our school to catch up and get back into school. We have all the resources, and because these kids are in school, I don't have to quite wag my finger as much as a lot of times I do, but I want to express to her the support that we're there for them, and that the number one responsibility she has for receiving the house is to keep the kids in school, and that the next and that the next generation, the real goal is the next generation will build or buy their own house. Perla's going to be a mechanical engineer.
That's not what she said. That's not what I heard.
An industrial engineer, and you know, she'll be, you know, that's our goal. This is the last generation that needs this help, because there's plenty of folks to help. Lo que estoy diciendo es, ya no tengo que decirlo con tanta urgencia así, porque has sacrificado para que tus hijos estudien, pero tu compromiso principal a cambio de esta casa es que tus hijos estudien. Que en el momento que tu hijo empieza a desviarse un poco o no hace su tarea, aunque a lo mejor ya está en un nivel escolar mucho más arriba de lo que tú alcanzaste en tu vida, tienes que tener la confianza de hablar con el director de la escuela, aunque es una persona de así un poco difícil de alcanzar, y ir con nosotros al centro comunitario a 2 cuadras. ¿Sabes qué? Mi muchacho ocupa ayuda. Mi hija no entiende matemáticas muy bien, consígueme ayuda, porque, bueno, yo creo que ella está muy bien para matemáticas. Así es, la responsabilidad principal para ustedes es que estudien, para que sus hijos van a comprar su propia casa, porque van a tener estudios.
Tienen que salir.
¿Hasta qué nivel
tengo que ayudarlos para que salgan adelante.
Yeah. So she said, yeah, that's the number one thing. Every sacrifice, every decision has to be towards these kids staying in school. ¿Y hasta qué nivel estudiaste?
Yo estudié hasta 6º nada más, pero no terminé. Pero por las necesidades por allá, pues.
Sí. So she got into 6th grade and didn't finish 6th grade. So she probably has a piece of paper. So she's a 5th grade primary school graduate. So a lot of times the families, especially the parents, don't have the confidence to go sit in front of some, you know, stuffy school director to find out what's going on with their kids. But you'll find too, like Julianne said, they gain so much confidence through the process of getting the home and helping others that they're able to go out there and really defend, you know, not so much defend their kids, but be aware and understand, you know, if the kids are having some trouble in school, to really make sure they stick with it and that they have a lot of resources. So you see it, and she really gets that. Obviously, she's making, you know, $50 a week maybe, and is normal, and she's managing to keep this family together at this, you know, at this level. It's obviously she's without a husband has done a heck of a job. to me, I mean, I'm more impressed with what they accomplished than what we could ever do. You know, sí, lo que digo, señor, es que pues, en realidad nos impresiona ustedes como familia lo que han alcanzado, lo que han logrado. Con pocos recursos han hecho que nosotros a lo mejor no lo alcanzamos y en muchos sentidos estamos dando las gracias para el ejemplo que ustedes ponen, que siguen así.
Tenemos que salir adelante.
Yeah, we have to get ahead. We have to make it happen. So, God bless you guys. Thanks. Yeah, so you guys will get plenty of time at lunch to see full-blown after houses and how they look after they're done. All right. Well, thank you very much.